Welcome back everybody to this new video. We're at this car meet here in Riverside and it's a humongous meet. And I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe and let's get into the video. Alright, so for our first car is this Porsche GT3 RS in this amazing colorway with the carbon fiber hood. And if you guys didn't know, Porsche actually puts their name brand on their headlights, which is something I didn't know until today. So that's a cool fact to know. So we have this M3 right here with the carbon fiber hood with those gold rims, and we also have a C7 right next to it with some pretty cool looking rims. But what caught my eye is the carbon grille that this M3 has. So right here we have this Dodge Viper with those blue racing stripes, and let me tell you guys, I was freaking out when I saw this, especially seeing this colorway with the black rims and that big rotor that it has, the big brakes. Yeah, I was freaking out. This car is really nice and I would want one of these one day, but that's a far shot from now. All right, so we have this blue M3 with these rims, and this car caught my eye from a distance. Then we have this Nissan GTR right next to it. I personally like it in a blue color because that's my favorite color. But the white isn't bad, and I like it. It's a nice car. So when I was close to the GTR, I saw the Supra right next to it with a big turbo. And first of all, I'm lost for words, especially with that missing headlight. That's how you know this car is running power. Then I look over to my left and I see a single turbo Mustang. So I know these two cars are running a beefy amount of horsepower, if I say so myself. So there's these two Porsches, but the white and green GT3 RS just attracted me. That colorway on this car, plus those brakes that it has, looks amazing. Then inside, you guys can see it has the green roll cage plus the bucket seats or racing seats. And then we also have the giant spoiler in the back. So this white and green just attracted me. Alright, so for the next car, we have this R8. It looks pretty stock, but those red calipers are huge, by the way. Then, as you guys can see, the car has some red interior and it just looks super luxurious with the carbon fiber mirror caps. So we have this white C8 ZR1 Corvette with those black rims, which are stock, and I really like those rims on this Corvette. Just the fitment in general looks really nice. Then we have this carbon fiber spoiler with the 5.5 twin turbo engine with all that carbon fiber in the engine bay. It just makes the engine pop a lot, so I love this car. Next we have this red Lamborghini with the black beadlock rims, which I've never seen on a Lamborghini before. Then we also have the forged carbon fiber spoiler and diffuser, which look really nice on this car. The combo with the red and carbon fiber look really good. It makes the car pop a lot. Then when crossing the street, I saw these two cars that looked very nice. I'm gonna just let the audio play. Then we had this red R8 right next to a P1 McLaren, which the red and yellow together just made these two cars pop a lot. Yes, it's the McDonald's colorway, but seeing that giant spoiler in the back had me freaking out. That's huge. For this next clip, I am not going to say a single word because I want you guys to enjoy hearing the GT3 RS just as much as I did, so roll the clip. Next we have this GT3 RS in a matte black colorway with those teal like secondary colors, which made this car pop a lot. Even if it's matte black, those secondary colors just make it pop a lot. But then as you guys can see, it has this weird looking rim. I've never seen these rims before, with this giant wing in the back, and the back glass was removed and they put carbon fiber, which I've never seen that before, but it looks amazing. Next we have this matte black Ferrari with a carbon fiber Ferrari badge, which I've never seen on any other car. I don't know if it's stock, but that's a pretty cool little aspect that this car has. especially being all matte black. Let me tell you guys, I ran so fast to see this Ford GT with the red and then the black racing stripes. Is just an amazing combo this car has. And it's also next to this red Ford F-150. I think it's a Super Snake with this GT3 RS in a red colorway. But something about the Ford just attracted me so much. This car is super rare in my area, and seeing it for the first time looked very cool. Now this Porsche 918 Spider with that purple and those chrome rims flash so much. This car is really expensive, and seeing this next to the GT3 RS was heavenly. Then we have this red Ferrari which flashes so much. Then the next car is a matte black Rolls Royce with those rims. I've never seen those. Yeah, these two cars together just flash money, and that's a cool combo to have. Next we have this C7 Corvette in that white colorway paired with this Super Snake F-150 in this blue colorway. It looked very good rolling past us. Then after we saw this white classic oldies truck, and that caught my eye because it was taken care of pretty well. Then we also found this Porsche later on while we were walking around the meet with this wrap, and it looked pretty cool. I wouldn't wrap it, but it looked cool. Later on in the meet, I found this M340i with carbon fiber paired with a Mercedes right next to it, and the white and the gray color made both of these cars flash, but the BBSs on the Mercedes just popped so much, and it looked really nice with the carbon fiber as well. So for our final car, we have this Supra with a giant slick at the back paired with a beadlock rim. And let me tell you guys, when I saw that tire, I knew there was going to be a surprise at the front. And I also found out this car was a right-hand drive car, and that means it's ported from Japan, which I found cool. But when I came to the front, I saw that giant turbo, and I was amazed. And when I tell you guys, that thing was the size of my head. I'm not joking around. It actually was the size of my head, as you guys can see here. But the engine bay was done really well. They painted everything red, and I found out that the wastegate is at the bottom, which I found pretty cool. That's something I've never seen before. Like I said earlier, the Supra was the last car for the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.